Yo, hey, what's up guys? In this video I want to show you how to use 2 times nude, and it is more likely that more people have 2 times nude because there was just literally a summon event for him so we can actually do it. So you might get a little bit jealous now and you think, what the hell is going on? Come on dude, give me one of them. But I got 3 nudes, and to be honest, for me, I never use 3 nudes in one comp because it's kind of silly and it doesn't make sense at all. So even sometimes having 2 nudes in some dungeons, they make no sense because they're just not working for it, and team building around it is so silly that you actually have to screw something way better out for it and stuff. So I will talk about like dungeons where we can use them and where we can't, while I also show you the dungeons how I made it. And yeah, you will see in a second what I mean. For the first part, like Iron Trins and stuff, 2 nudes could be okay in here, but if you use 2 nudes you cannot fulfill the unkillable for every turn and stuff. So on the end, you probably are better if you don't use 2 nudes, and especially right now we have blue affinity. So in Iron Trins he wouldn't be used in there anyway. So just make an unkillable team, use that one on every affinity and stuff, and just go for it. So it makes kind of no sense to use them here, and the setup would be kind of ridiculous because you have to get so much defense on you, so much tankiness and stuff, so you can't just fulfill all those conditions. And yeah, about the poison keeps and stuff, we don't have to talk about it. Minor, we don't have to talk about it. So the first thing is Ice Golem. Would he be okay in here? And I know the fastest team ever on the Hell Hades optimizer was a 2 nude kind of scenario, but I'm gonna tell you it is not full auto, because your nude will not target the boss. The boss will be last on your priority list, and so that's kind of doable. So yeah, I don't recommend it at all on Ice Golem because you have to click the boss every time, every run, and to set up a run like that, it's kind of a little bit silly. But Spider, having 2 nudes is actually super nice, and you also could use 3 nudes or something, and we can actually use that one here to do a 4-turn kill on the Spider. That is really likely, but it also can be a 5-turn, so we have Seer on the end. If something goes wrong, Seer will just clear up the last bit of the boss, what he has, and everything should be okay. What we do here is pretty easy. Just Lydia. She's in a Hex set right now, but most of them are in Hydra for Hex now, so that is not unreachable and unlikely. And we're gonna place the Hex, go in for a second attack. And yeah, the boss survived a little bit, but that's why Seer is there. And usually, wait, let me go one more time. I think it's kind of, if you use damage things, if you use a crit, the damage can go from 1000 to 1700 or something, and you just have to, sometimes you are a little bit unlucky or something, but you will see it's okay. And even a 5-turn consistent is super nice, but I kind of wanted the 4-turn to show you one time, you know. So in that's kind of normal, like 90% of the time it's like that, and sometimes it is where Seer just has to, yeah, clear off the thing, but you can do a 5-turn thing. But to be honest, for Spider that's nothing special, because we can actually do 5-turn kills and like super fast things with 1 nude and kind of a Cold Heart, a Seer, Lydia and Hex and stuff. But yeah, you can do it, so it's maybe more likely for you because you have those 2 nudes built anyway. For Dragon, there is not too... Let me tell you like that. Wait, do I actually have a team set up right here that fits kind of in Dragon? We are in a test server right now, so everything is a little bit different here. So okay, let me explain. You gotta kill 2 waves in here. You gotta reach the boss, and so you need 1 reset champion to kill the wave 2 really fast, so you can do it, but you need another reset champion. So let's go for something like that. The team is kind of ridiculous. I think I did 1 run on Sand Devil, but I was actually in Dragon. So where's the Seer? So you want the Seer setup. You always want the Seer setup. On the end you could probably run something else where you use a Wazelvark or any high DPS to kill the waves, but it's still slower on the end. So we put Seer in here. And then usually if we want to use two Gnuts, then we gonna go and press the Lydia in here. Where is she? Right there. That's basically your setup you have to do, like Lydia and Kaima, Seer to wave clear, and then you have 2 nudes. But you reach the boss and you have only, yeah, you already used your reset, so they will do 2 max HP hits. And then you just stand there and wait for the next time they come around, because your reset champion is always gone. So you might want to do something like 2 resets or something, like, where is she? Right there. Just an example, you can use 2 Kaimas or something, but where are the buffs actually coming? Where are the decreased defense actually coming or something? So you're gonna scrap that one. And also, then you think like, maybe I can just use not Seer and use for my Razorwak or something. Where is he? Right there. So we can just enter. It's probably not gonna work. I didn't set up a preset right now and stuff, but you will see, I hope it's gonna start in a second, that we can actually kill the waves pretty nice. And we had, yeah, the strategy would fit if we reach the boss. Then we have a reset and stuff because of 2 resets. And what's going on? Yeah, give me a second, I will be right back. Okay, alright, it started. So we're gonna go in there because we cannot use a Seer setup anymore because of lacking of buffs and stuff. We're just gonna use our Razorwak or something, or your really high damage dealers, and you still can use the wave clear pretty fast and stuff. But to be honest, a Seer team with 1 Gnut and some sort of other setups are on the end way faster. It's just how it is, and I'm not gonna, yeah, let's just see the wave clear so you can see for yourself. It's kind of nice, but still you got a two rotations per wave and stuff, so it's not like good. And you don't have the space in Dragon to actually do it. There's no way you're gonna fit all those champions in here and still do the wave clear super fast. And my game is stuttering again. Yeah, give me a second. Alright, we are back. And yeah, so my recommendation for Dragon is not, you cannot fit those champions really well together and have like a really good team. A Seer team with 1 Gnut and other setups are just way better. But let's talk about Fire Knight, because yes, for Fire Knight it is super nice. And the team I came up with was just a go second team with reset and survivability, like having enough HP and stuff. And my Kaima is in a shield set, so he will give us a shield. And yeah, just go ahead, go in there, and yeah, right here, the Gnut having 2 of them is amazing, because you can just blast the boss away and you have like, it's just working for you on the end. So it is super nice on the end. You can turn meter control, do fast setups, do other silly things, like super cool things. And yeah, I think, yeah, if my Razorwak doesn't take a turn there, my setup's a little bit wrong, and it could fail right now, but it's kind of because my Razorwak hits too hard. But we got into the fight like normally, and yes, if you have enough HP and stuff, your champions will survive about the shield, and you go just use your counter attacks. And I think Patrick is going in. No, 1 hit from Kaima, I forgot. Then ally attack, pushing the turn meter, the counter down. Razorwak goes in with a 3 hit, opens up the thing, and then we're just gonna blast him away. It's just how it is. And then the other Gnut goes in there, then a reset into ally attack, and I think a rabbit comes next, but he's just not important anymore, but he will go next, yes. And then one of our Gnuts, and maybe he's already dead, maybe not. If not, there's still a second one coming in, or a Soul Reap. So he is really nice in Fire Knight. You can do silly things in here, and he's just amazing having him 2 times. Alright, let's talk about Sand Devil. Now we have to talk about Sand Devil last, because I have to do one piece. I gotta change one piece on them because the speed is lower on your Gnuts. You cannot use super fast Gnuts in there with those strategies, but it is kind of okay because we can just use one, for example, one of those pieces. We can change them, and the affinity is so good that we can even use non-crit rate pieces or something, so you still get the 100% crit rate on the end. And it's for most people, I would assume it's gonna be changing one piece, and it does not kind of matter what it is, and you should be okay. Phantom Shogun, you wanna farm 25, it's just how it is, because 24 you could do really quick. But I did not even set up a team, because like if you put 2 Gnuts in here, you have the chance of constantly weak hitting. And if that happens, no matter what you do, then the counter of the boss will raise up so high that you basically will fail, and it will always be like a 60%, 70% chance to win or something, but there is no way you're gonna use him in here. Maybe if you have both on 6-star blessing, that could be different. That's a thing. But yeah, let's go in Sand Devil. Oh wait, I wanna just go in Doom Tower, of course. Not that one. Because in Doom Tower, he is usable. It's not like he's unusable. And for Dark Fae and stuff, things you wanna farm later, it's super nice. For Bormel or something, you can just blast them away and stuff. So we just take one look at the team right here. For the Frost Spider, so we can just imagine that basically every team is gonna work like that. And yeah, you kind of need a Kaima or a Yumeko. In most of the teams I'm gonna show, it is more a Kaima because of the turn meter boost. If you don't have them, it's another thing that you cannot use those Gnuts on the end, because having a team on 2 Gnuts just waiting for his max HP hit coming back is sometimes not the best you can bring, because you have to manage the damage you get in from the boss, whoever you're gonna attack and stuff. So yeah, it's just harder without the Kaimas and just going back. Yeah, and stuff like that is just, yeah, possible. You kind of know that one. So let's go into Sand Devil, because I came up with a team that is actually including the new champion, and it's cool. I already showed it off, but that's just how it is. I want to show it off again because it is themed about the 2 Gnuts. What can you do with him and where shouldn't you use him? So we're gonna change that thing right here. It is a little bit too fast, but like I said, you can, at this point, you can just look for a piece that has kind of the same set, whatever you bring or something. For example, like Cruel Savage or something. And you can even like take a piece that has lower speeds, and you can use a piece that has no crit rate when it's up to 15%, because you gain 15% anyway from the affinity from the boss. So you can just use that trick all the time, changing one piece, maybe on two of your Gnuts, and that should be okay. And yeah. Then on the end you got something like this, just farming it, change one piece back when you're done, and you should be okay. Of course this team can now resist and stuff. Yeah, okay, it didn't resist, nice. And that didn't resist too. And that's kind of the thing about this team. It's still, even if you have the Siffies and all the things in the world, you can still fail on the end. So yeah, it is cool. I personally do it on my account, on my main account, because I want quick runs and stuff, but it can fail because of sleep resist, debuff resist and stuff. But I think you can never ever do a team that's like 100% in there super quick like that. And yeah, he is super nice in here. But I gotta show you kind of the sets what I used and stats, because I think some people are like really interested. And yeah, so first nude is like this. I'm not going into deep right now, and I'm not gonna change all that because it's he has been used in a couple scenarios, so that's just my main base thing, and you kind of should get around it. And it's kind of really hard, guys, to do multiple dungeons in this game now and give you a speed tune, because the speeds can differentiate, I think that's the right word, but pronounced really wrong. And yeah, so on the end your speed is might a little bit different in Clan Boss than for me, because I got 0 and you maybe got 4 or something, so it's really hard. And the masteries quickly. Those are the masteries. I probably should give him that, but to be honest it doesn't matter, because the enemies will never take a turn or something. She is in a hex set. She has those speeds and defense stuff and whatever you need. Accuracy, of course, you gotta pay attention to it, but yeah. 8 masteries. Right there. I think I changed it for accuracy for this video right now, so usually she has like War Master and stuff, but yeah. And him is... Damn. I don't even have a banner on right now, but I could get a little bit more HP. That is really nice, because we want that shield set on him. That's why I actually use on him for making this work, like the Fire Knight and stuff. So those are the speeds and the thingies you need. I went HP down here because of the shield, so we gain more shield. And yeah, that's kind of it. And she could be a Siffy, And who else was like the Lydia could be a Ruella for Sand Devils, so keep that in mind. I usually go Siphi, Ruella, but I use that team right here to make it work different, but it's the same concept. And yeah, those are her stats. Those are the masteries. Oh, wait. I pressed one time too often. Yeah, let's go ahead and check out the second nude. He has just, yeah, kind of a broken set and stuff. And those are the stats. Masteries are like that. My Razorvark, he's probably one of the best I have right now for my whole account and my damage set and stuff. And he's been used everywhere, to be honest. Not everywhere, but I can always count on him. Those are the stats on him. Masteries, but also keep in mind he does got Crushing Rend on a 6-star. I went for the, I bought it, and I do not regret it to actually buy it. Pedrick. He's nice because of his passive and stuff, but you can also use a other ally attacker that wouldn't change anything for Fire Knight. Just the waves could be a little bit longer because no increased attack and stuff on your champions. Those are the masteries. How much more champs do we have? Oh, I hate it. I hate it here. Yes, here can be shown, like those are the masteries. Those are the stats. It's just an emergency killer for Spider. And who else did I use? A Chemtum and Spider. And that are the stats. Those are the masteries. And yeah, that's kind of it. I do think so. Yeah, that's it. And I basically showed you now the whole game, how to use them and how to not use them, because like I can make a Ice Golem team that works really fast and stuff, but it's not full auto and stuff, so I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't do a Iron Trins run with him. It's kind of, yeah, it's better to go with an unkillable kind of scenario and do it all the time, like in 1 or 2 minutes. And Phantom Shogun and stuff, I wouldn't even touch it. And yeah, I think that was everything. He is super nice and he can be used super nice, but not everywhere. Like, it's not like he's game changing for every single area in the game. So, but that's gonna be the end of the video. Don't forget to press the like button, subscribe if you haven't done already, and yeah, have a nice day.